off my mouth, but there's not really squeeze.
This is the way we need to go to save Nia. I saw you die, Vanessa. How can you be in this game? Remember the Staff of Shadows that I was holding when I died? I used it to transport my consciousness into the Shadow Realm before my body was completely dead. Then when I felt you and your friends going into the Prime Empire, I concentrated enough matter to create a physical form so that I can meet you guys here. I'm confused on what you're talking about. Basically, I survived the explosion, created an avatar, and got placed in the Void of Infinity. How long? Days, but I knew I'd find you or someone eventually. Well, I'm glad to see that you are doing well. I'm sorry if I did hold back your potential of being a great ninja. No, it's fine. Now I have powers that can let me journey beyond the shadows. I can see where the shadows lie. That's how I know where Nia is. That's amazing! Can you do it right now? I can't do it on command. I just know where she is. Whatever, let's just hurry up and save her. Jay? Nia! There you are! I knew I could rely on Vanessa. You can't be here. That's not... Don't listen to her. She is trying to trick you into saying that she wants you and that I don't deserve you. But you know better than to accept that. She's betrayed you and pretended like you don't matter. That's why I've been there for you. I would never betray you. I'll do as you command. Command? You're not her. The Vanessa I knew was much more independent than that. You're definitely a lot smarter than you look, but it's too late since you have fallen into my trap, Jaywalker. Unagami, I knew you would get involved, and how do you know my name? I am not just some average run-of-the-mill video game boss. I am the one who controls it all. I've planned it all since I was born. What do you mean? The creator of this game made sure I would be the ultimate challenge for any player that would dare cross my path. His only flaw is that he created me too well. In this world, I am capable of strategically figuring out what my enemies will do even before they do it. So, you know my name because you're super smart? I almost thought it was because we were somehow related. I know your name because your experience as a threat to my empire has gained my attention to study everything about you, just like Scott Buffer. Well, whatever the case is, you're going down. Sorry, my friend, but one rule that I did forget to tell you about this game is that you can only fight the final boss whenever he wants you to, which I'm willing to give you that chance if you can make it to my temple with the rest of your friends. Once they use their keyblades to unlock the final challenge, I will be more than grateful to destroy them all one by one. I hope I can see you there, if you survive the void. Ha 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 ha! And I thought Nauticon was annoying. So many annoying people I come across. Can you stop ranting and help me out here? Right, of course. Ninjago! Oh, oops. This was a part of his plan, to trap me out here in the Void of Infinity where I would be lost. Not just you, but me as well. After the Rat Gang kidnapped me, Unagami brought me here so you at least have someone to talk to in case his fake Vanessa failed to kill you when you weren't looking. I'm sorry I brought you into this. If you and the others never followed me into this game, at least I could pay for my mistakes alone. Would that have really solved anything? At least with your friends being here, you could talk to them about your problems. What's there to talk about? I left all of you to play a video game so I wouldn't have to accept my girlfriend's death. But I got more than I bargained for being trapped inside one where my life would be on the line. You're complaining about endangering us, but are you forgetting what Kai did recently? He made Zane feel bad about himself and he turned into the Ice Emperor so he could get rid of us. At least Zane's doing better since he and Pixel went to live in the Netherrealm, but he also messed up by overreacting. Most of us, including myself, have done things we aren't proud of, but if we could live through our mistakes, you will too. I don't even care if I'm in a relationship at this point. I just want to get out of here so I can deal with my problems instead of running away from them. If only that was a possibility, but it could take weeks to get through this void. Wait, Unagami made it here just fine. That's true. Does he have a dragon? That's what we were riding on when he dropped me off here. I have a dragon! The mechanical dragons in this game might have some kind of map systems that track locations. If I could summon it, we could find Unagami's temple. Thanks for the idea, Nia. I would say I love you, but that would feel inappropriate. There's the Temple of Madness. I knew those keyblades would point us in the right direction. At last, this nightmare will soon be over.
I'm just glad I have friends this time, instead of having to do this alone.
I see Unagami inside the temple. It seems like he's protecting himself with some kind of force field. We can take it down once we put the keyblades where they belong. We need to be quick before we show up. They've been expecting us. This is the second time any player has come close to making it this far. We want to make sure we would be prepared. Bring it on! Guys, now's our chance to put in the keyblades. Now we just have one more keyblade to go. It needs to be placed on top of the building. I guess I can be the one to take care of that. Get ready, guys. This is the moment we've been waiting for. I'm more than ready. There is no way that I'm gonna hesitate. I'm impressed. So many players have made it this far to challenge me. This is going to be fun. Look out for his weapon. Every time it strikes someone, it takes out half their health. Guys, a little help? I got this. If it's anything like the Ice Emperor, then maybe I can find his weakness. Your attempt at looking like a threat does not impress me. Well, I guess I can't please everyone. No matter how powerful you are, my team and I have always found a way to triumph against people like you. That may be so for whatever world you're from, but not in my world. Now, isn't this a surprise? Hey, leave him alone. You can't remain a coward forever, Scott Buffer. You've spent years trying to stay away from me, but we both know that it's only delaying the inevitable, that sooner or later you are going to have to meet your end. Please do not tell me that's a dragon. Yeah, he has a dragon. I probably should have warned you guys about that earlier. Hey Unagami, you act like you're perfection, yet I've been able to get your attention. That is because you've almost outranked everyone to make that possible. So, are you saying you're scared of me because I might get in the way of your invincibility? There is under no circumstances any way I could be scared of something so unlikely. I will believe you if you can actually catch me. I will. Once he's out of the way, I will come back to finish the rest of you. Is he coming? Oh, he seemed pretty angry. I don't think he can resist what we have in store for him. Well, we better start leaving because that dragon heading towards us, I don't think it's looking to make friends. Unagami may think he has the upper hand against us, but little does he know that I already know his weakness. He's causing us to crash. He's definitely a lot faster than we anticipated. I know, but we have to keep him away from the temple as long as possible. Stay here, my pet. This shouldn't take long. Be careful, Nia. Just because we got him alone doesn't mean he's not dangerous. If this is gonna be our last fight together, I want you to know that I'm grateful I get to do this with my best friend. So, which one of you is gonna strike first? That was a lot easier than I expected. Everything hurts so much. I don't feel too well. That portal must be the way out of Prime Empire, our way home. I guess all we needed was to survive the boss long enough for this to happen. We need to leave before Unagami comes back. Everything hurts a lot to the point where we can't even get up. Fine, if you guys are that injured, then I guess some of us have to do the work. What about Jay and Nia? They aren't here with us. Someone needs to make sure they make it back with us. No one should be left behind. Ugh! No, Jaywalker. I wouldn't do anything too hasty if I were playing your role. Physical pain is not enough for my most difficult adversaries. He's trying to hurt you on the inside by killing me in front of you. I know! He seems to have figured out my weakness. If you try to save me, he'll just destroy me anyway. He's too fast for even the best player. You should leave before you see something you'll never recover from. I can't do that, Nia! I can't let you die! I've already witnessed someone I care about being dead, and I can't stand here to watch another person I've let into my heart go as well. Jay, it's going to be alright. Moving on is a part of how we grow. The reason why you cared so much about Vanessa was because she helped you move on from what I did to our relationship. I don't deserve you as my hero, but you can still be her hero by accepting that tragedies happen, and you can't always be a winner. Enough with all this chatter. If Jay thinks he can save you, I would love to see him try. He seems so distracted on destroying me that he wouldn't even notice what else is coming his way. Hey Unagami! I know your weakness! And how are you going to use it against me if I know what you'll try? I can't be beaten. I am the one in control.
And I am the one who doesn't care.
Did that actually work? I guess he's not as smart as he thinks he is if he couldn't see that coming. You thought you could beat us no matter what, but even you have something that holds you back. You let your pride distract you from considering possibilities of what other players can do when you least expect it. I think it's time he got a taste of his own medicine. I couldn't agree more. This is for trying to kill my friend. Ugh, no! And this is for the injustice that took away Vanessa! No! That felt very satisfying.
Finally, we accomplished what I couldn't a long time ago.
We should get back to the others. They probably made it back to Ninjago by now. Finally, fresh air. We're inside an arcade. I wouldn't call it fresh. The lighthouse was much less suffocating than this. Echo Zane? You were the pink ninja this whole time? After hearing about you guys being trapped in the game, I decided I should help. I knew there was a reason why he reminded me so much of Zane. But why did you take the pink keyblade from us at the Gamers Market? I wanted to find all 3 keyblades first in an effort to impress everyone, then to team up with you. Why is it now that you decided to help us? Since you all have forgotten me, I didn't think there was a logical reason to get involved in your adventures. I'm gonna leave now before you forget about me again. Wait, come back! He's probably right. No wonder I had issues trusting you, Ninja. You forget your friends. Okino, is that what you look like in real life? Yeah. I couldn't choose what to do for my avatar, so I just went in as myself. Please don't judge. What do you do for a living, Okino? I work as a tour guide at a camp in Ninjago. I was allowed a day off, so I went to play Prime Empire, and that day became weeks. I need to make sure I'm not fired. Well, it was nice knowing him. I think I should get going as well. Not so fast, Harumi. If you actually are the real Harumi, you're not going anywhere. What? I literally helped your team! Don't I at least get some credit for that? You may have helped us in the final level, but that doesn't mean you get to walk away for free. You're still responsible for the actions you committed. And for that, well, you get to go to a special place. It's called I Forgive You. Wait, what did you say? If there's anything this whole experience has taught me, it's that I need to let go of the past. I can't let whatever broken heart of mine stop me from being able to enjoy what I can in life, and that includes giving you a second chance. I've been a little harsh, and maybe that's my fault, but if you're willing to prove yourself as a good person again, then maybe I can learn to trust you. Since your last home was abandoned, you can crash with us at the monastery. Wow, that's really thoughtful of you. Thank you, Lloyd. And in exchange for staying at your place, I will tell you how I survived my death. I'm still a little worried about her after what she put you through. Are you sure letting her stay with us is a good idea? Well, if my father could change, maybe she can as well. And because the royal family is no more, she really has nowhere else to go. Letting her be with us is the least we can do for her. Well guys, I never thought I would be saying this, but I miss real life.
Same here. No more Prime Empire.
Scott, is that you?
Wyatt, it's good to see you again.
You two know each other? We are both brothers, with Scott being the youngest. Our last name is Buffer. Wait a minute, you're the guy who runs this arcade. It's your fault that people were getting trapped in the game. I mean no harm. A long time ago, my brother was a test subject for Milton Dyer, the creator of Prime Empire. Miley Borg and I were the moderators to make sure nothing would go wrong. He was supposed to be the first player to go inside a game, but he got trapped inside after an accident happened with the electricity, and it wiped out part of Miley Borg's memory. That's how he doesn't remember it. I spent years running an arcade hoping to find answers to bring him out. Luckily, I noticed that you ninja have the skills that could do the trick by defeating Unagami, so I ordered the arcade pods to be delivered from Dyer Island. My intention wasn't to trap more people into the game, but to get the right people to help him escape. So, you were just trying to save your brother this whole time. I guess your actions may not necessarily warrant punishment. I do have to mention, I made a deal with the Overlord that by claiming I got rid of the ninja, I would get a device that could act as a shortcut to bring you all out faster. Are you serious? I was gonna put it in, but I got paranoid that if I freed the ninja and broke my word, he would come after me. We'll take care of him. His destruction has been our top priority for a while now anyway. That's a relief. Sorry there's nothing I can do about your avatar, little brother. You've been in there for so long, I think it's attached permanently.
No worries. At least I'll remember how this whole experience led me to my new friends. Including you, Jay.
Will I ever see you again, Scott?
Our home is on an island not too far from Dyer Island. You can visit sometime when you're available.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome. In that case, I'll see you guys later.
I wonder if they have creepers on their island. If they do, I'm not interested in visiting them. It feels good to be back in real life. Sure, you may have more things to worry about, but you learn how to get through all that. Looks like someone learned their lesson. I guess we won't have to see you run away from your problems anytime soon. I think Jay has been through a lot lately. Soon enough, we are going to have a funeral for Vanessa. But right now, let's just enjoy the time we have since we don't have any problems to deal with for a while. Help! I think I spoke too soon. Zane, you've actually returned. I don't believe it. I did tell you guys I would be returning to Ninjago one day. I didn't think that day would be so soon, but Pixel and I left the Neverrealm as soon as I sensed there would be something massive happening to Ninjago. Well, it's a good thing you and Pixel made it here when you could. The Overlord has just launched an invasion of Stone Warriors and Ninjoids. Akita and I found a way to escape their prison, and Nelson and Miley Borg are trying to gather as many allies as they can so we can stop them. Are you being for real? We have to deal with Ninjoids and Stone Warriors? Not to mention we have to deal with the Overlord again, as if fighting him 100 times was not enough. Don't worry guys, we won't have to deal with the Overlord for much longer. Once we come face to face with him one last time, I'm gonna make sure it's over for good. Well, I guess I'm fighting with you guys once again, so I have nothing else to say other than I hope we win. Despite how we handle situations physically, mentally, and emotionally, we have to stay strong and never run away from our problems. It's what Vanessa would have wanted. She desired to be one of us, and she would want us to continue being who we are. The time for escapism is over. Now it's time to accept reality.